Namaste, everyone. Welcome to our West Coast Gentle Yoga session. This type of gentle yoga is designed as a palliative yoga. Palliative yoga is primarily a preventive style, but it can have therapeutic effects also. It is designed for stress reduction and to increase the energy of communication in body systems, which stimulates better immune system and body's repair mechanism. One feels better and minor issues can get resolved. Yoga brings good health of mind and body, inner awareness, and a sense of cosmic connection. Regular discipline practice is key. So if you miss a day, please use the video recording on YouTube at Life in Yoga Rajan. Yoga is not a physical exercise and it's not a religious practice either. So people with any religious background can do this. This type of gentle yoga can be done sitting on a chair or on the floor. Remember to keep your spine straight but not stiff at all times. And if you want to keep your spine straight and support your back, please do so. Do these practices gently, smoothly, and without jerks. Slower is better. Visualize the part of the body being exercised for maximum benefit. Follow instructions to avoid adverse reactions. There should be no strain, and you should do it within your capacity. Make sure your breathing is slow and smooth. If anything causes pain or discomfort, please stop immediately, avoid the practice, and seek clarification. If you have any questions regarding personal problem, please send an email to the email addresses provided in the reminder email. And remember, liability is entirely yours. Thank you.
Good morning, Anuradha ji.
Good morning, Himlata ji. We'll just wait for Dr. Narayan to join us.
Are we ready to begin?
Yes.
Okay, namaste everyone. So as usual, we will begin with 3 ohms. Let's take a deep breath in. So as usual, we guess now we are in the routine where we have a few minutes of question answers every day before we go on to the chakra vibrations. Any question? Go ahead, Tammy.
I think Mr. Subramanian also wants to ask a question.
Go ahead. Tammy, we don't hear you.
Now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was wondering about left side, like starting the exercises. I see some of them you start with the left side first. Is there something to that?
Actually, left and right, which way you start probably doesn't make any difference. Okay. Now, people who come from very traditional thing, they think the right is the right side first, but I always do left side first. I like to break rules. So because I don't see any particular, logic to it, right? So, but we do both sides. So there we are. By the way, when you see me, you're in reverse image. I'm in reverse image. So this is my left hand. So what you see on screen as left is what is left. And this is my right hand. So in the system, that option is there. And that is why I put it that way. So, people can see.
Mr.
Yeah,
Subramaniam
go
can
ahead, Bharat. Yeah.
Dr. Narayan, I have a question about the hearing mantra you told us, Kaum Keem.
Yes.
Is there supposed to be a visualization that's supposed to go with that?
No, actually, you don't need to particularly visualize anything anywhere. It should work without that. But the best way is you have the BioWell machine still with you, right?
Yeah.
So best way for us to know whether it's working or not is if you take the pre-post reading, I can look at the readings for the year, what changes happened,
I see.
and if it and for the right and left ear, and we can tell, no problem.
Okay. And the duration, Dr. Narayan, how long should it be done at every sitting?
For test purposes, even if you do it for 5 minutes, that should be indicative.
Okay.
But normally, if once we know it's working, it's a good idea to do for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. And morning again. Morning time is best.
But it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It could be morning, evening, the same regular time. Doing it twice a day is usually better than once a day.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Kumar?
Okay. We have covered many states that we discussed right from chapter 1 all the way to chapter 4, starting with Samprajna state, Savitarka Samapati state, Nirvitarka Samapati state, Sabija Samadhi, Nirbija Samadhi, then Dharma Mega Samadhi, Kshanapati Yoga state, and then Kaivalyam finally. So, does a seeker go through each one of these states, and does he recognize? I'm assuming that he would recognize on his own. Nobody need to tell him that you are in this particular state.
Okay, the answer is the following. The terminology of chapter 1 is being an introductory overview. It is more a general terminology. Whereas the terminology that you get in chapter 3 and chapter 4 are slightly different. They are describing the same thing. So what happens is in Sutra number 17 of the first chapter, I'm going to say it by recollection. It is basically Vitarka Vichara, then
Ananda
Asmita Samyamat, Ananda Sampragnataha, right?
Ananda Anugamat
Sampragnataha. Okay? So look what he's saying over there. Vitarka means, in the first chapter, he's saying you have a question in your mind. Vitarka is question. Okay? And Vichara is contemplation. And then Ananda is letting it go.
Yep.
And Asmita is when you have the me as the sense of the observer, or the me as the sense of the experiencer, when you're able to experience what is the outcome from there. And Anugamat means coming from that. That is the state that leads you to the Sampragnata state. So think of it. In chapter 1, because of the introductory overview, that process he has explained is nothing but in chapter 3, what is called Samyama. You see that, right?
Yes, yes.
And so the thing is basically, in the chapter 3, he goes into much more detail. In chapter 3, he talks about how you have the 3 parinamas. The first one is, I know the last one is Ekagrata Parinama. The one before that is Samadhi Parinama. And the one before that is, what is that? It is, it's a state where the mind stops. Oh, it is, I'll tell you what it is.
Samyama
No, Nirodha Parinama. Okay. So the first Parinama is Nirodha Parinama. In other words, there are no more thoughts bothering you because you have become fully focused in there. No more thoughts are bothering. The second state is where you have the Samadhi Parinama, because that is where the connectivity is established. And from the connectivity, Ekagrata Parinama is whatever is the question you have asked, you're getting the answer for that from the Ekagrata. Okay. So what happens is that's a terminology of chapter 3. And so essentially, and even in chapter 3, he is telling you what different levels you go through, because before you go even to the Samprajñata state, which in chapter 1, he gives it as a one-liner. He basically tells you that even if you are if you get siddhis and all of these things, that doesn't mean any big deal. Finally, when you realize that you're no different from anyone else, only then you reach the highest state. And of course, the highest state where he talks about is Samapatti. In Samapatti Dohos, not Samapatti. What is that word in chapter 3? That is used in Vishishta, Vishishta Advaita, when you're closest to God.
Kaivalyam?
No. There is a very special word that is used. It starts with sa. Oh no, but I'll look and tell you right now. Prapatti. What is that? What prapatti is? 1 second. Pratipatti. That is what it is. Okay. So essentially, the Pratipatti concept is when you are closest to a God with that full understanding, like the Samprajñata state. Okay. And so so you can understand that the same thing in the introductory overview in chapter 1 is parsed into more details in chapter 3. So let's go back to chapter 1 over here and map it to what you have later in the chapters. Okay. So in chapter 1, after the introduction in Sutra number 17, he tells you of this Samprajñata state. Then he is going on to tell you in the next 2 sutras, next 3 sutras, that you can be in a high yoga state, but it need not be Samprajñata state, right? Yes. And then after that, when he begins from Sutra number 30 to talk about how you can be in a state of mental and physical well-being not being there, then from there, how you go on when he begins, then he talks about how you develop one-pointed focus. Yes. And that one-pointed focus ultimately leads to the state of what he called Savitarka Samapatti. And Savitarka Samapatti is complete absorption into something that is physical. Now, for instance, you're watching a very interesting movie. You're fully absorbed in it. The phone is next to you and it's ringing. But you're so absorbed in the movie, you don't even realize it's ringing, you don't hear it, right? Because your full focus is over there. And similarly, you're reading some book or whatever, complete absorption. Now, so when that kind of an absorption happens into something external, right? Then that is called, and whatever you're doing externally, you're aware that you're doing something externally. You know you're watching a movie. You know you're reading a book or wherever into which you have absorbed. But then the focus has become so internal, so intense that you lose sight of what is happening around you. Now, the next state of what we call as Nirvitarka Samapatti. In the Nirvitarka Samapatti state, you're reading a book or watching the movie, but you're not aware it is the movie that you're watching or the book you're reading, but your mind has gone into a completely still state where it is absorbing everything, but yet it has lost the consciousness that this is what it is doing. Okay, but then it is external, it's not internal, and it's some external activity. Now, by that same token, when the focus is on something that is very subtle, not something external, something inward. That is where Patanjali tells you that is the first state of Sabija Samadhi in chapter 1. And then he talks about the Nirbija Samadhi state, where he says, when you are at a state where you are connected into the, and what in chapter 1 he is clear in saying, what is the nature of Sabija Samadhi? When you are in Sabija Samadhi, Ritambhara Tatra Prajna. In other words, you must have connection into the cosmic intelligence. That is the nature of Samadhi. And then he goes on to say, the Nirbija Samadhi state is when you're in that state all the time without having to go and seeking to connect. So that is the summary of chapter 1. Whereas now when you look in chapter 3, where he's going into all these details, he's going into detail of step by step of all the different possibilities that can happen till you reach the state of Pratipatti. Right? So, so it is, chapter 1 is the introductory overview where he gives it to you in a quick blush. And in chapter 3, he's giving high levels of details of the process. And now in chapter 4, he is basically, when you talk about Dharma Mega Samadhi, he is basically answering the question. You have attained the state of, let's say, Pratipatti, right? But on the other hand, in that state, you can be a pure observer all the time, but you may still have programs running within you that need to be cleared. Actually, in the Pratipatti state is beyond Dharma Mega Samadhi. In the sense, what happens is, in the Pratipatti state, when you're so close to God, you are in Nirbija Samadhi all the time. In Dharma Mega Samadhi, you are still in Nirbija Samadhi, but on the other hand, you are not fully purified and cleansed. The programs are going through, are cleansing off. So Dharma Mega Samadhi is one step lower than Pratipatti. Okay. And so, the concept of Pratipatti, of course, you can relate in the final stage in the last chapter, Chanaprati Yogi state. Okay. That is the state that is corresponding. So now the difficulty we have with Yoga Sutras is, as long as you stick to the terminology of Yoga Sutras, you can map the statements or the terms used in chapter 1 with 3 and 4. But on the other hand, if you go into the words of commentators, you get into trouble. Because what happens is, commentators use new terms of Samadhi. Okay? So what they will say is, commentators write about Savikalpa Samadhi and Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Such words don't exist in the Yoga Sutras. Okay? So the thing is, so that is why I prefer that we stick to the Yoga Sutra and we connect what we see in the different chapters. And getting lost in the terminology is not worth the effort by going outside the Yoga Sutras.
Even this Dharma Mega Samadhi, that special word Mega, I understand is clouds.
Yes.
But I do not know Dharma Mega Samadhi, why that cloud?
See, if you look at it from an English perspective, okay, the concept of cloud is, you often say your mind is cloudy, which means you're not thinking right? But on the other hand, when in the traditional term, when you're talking of cloud, the meaning is more about something that covers.
Okay. Okay, this is more of an uncovering of whatever is there. Okay.
Yeah, whatever programs that are meant to go by your dharma, those are covering you. So yes, you have to fulfill those karmas, those whatever kleshas.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Okay, so now our time is over, so we can go into our chakra vibrations. So bring the awareness to the perineum, and I don't see anybody new today, or is there? Let's see. Yeah, nobody new today. So we can begin with our focus at the perineum, pressing on the little finger. We begin with Lam. Take a deep breath in. Lam. Release the finger and continue. Lam. Now bring the awareness 1 inch above the perineum, and here we do the mantra Vam. Press on the ring finger with the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Vam. Vam. Release the fingers and continue. Now bring the awareness behind the navel, and here we do the sound Ram. Take a deep breath in. Press the middle finger. Ram. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Ram. Last time. Ram. Actually, one more time. Ram. Bring the awareness to the middle of the chest, in between the breasts. And here we do the mantra, Yam. Press the index finger with the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Yam. Yum. 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 Release the finger and continue. Yum. Last time. Yum. At the throat, we do hum with the thumbs up mudra. Hum. Hum. Release the hand and continue. Last time. Now bring the awareness in the middle of the head, and here we do Sham, thumbs up mudra. Sham. 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 Release the hand and continue. Sham. Last time. Sham. Top of the head, Om, thumbs up mudra. Release the hand and continue. Last time. So from here, Vijaya takes over the Ujjayi Pranayama, right?
Actually,
Manjusha will lead, Doctor.
Oh,
Today-
Manjusha, go ahead.
Okay, so I think everybody knows already, so you can start. I will just repeat the instructions. Keep your eyes closed, bring your focus at your throat and make a big smile. And as you smile, feel the stretch in your throat. And while you inhale and exhale, feel the air rubbing against the stretch like a sucking movement. Remember to keep your spine erect. You can lean on your chair. Continue breathing in and out slowly. Keep your eyes closed. We'll proceed with the respiratory mantra. Bring your attention inside the sternum, in the middle of your body, and imagine a line going from there out of the top of your head. And as we will chant mentally, Haim Im we will feel the vibration starting within the chest, going up and out of the head along that vertical line. So mentally chant Haim Im Haim Im Haim Im If you can't imagine the line, imagine a region a few inches above your head and keep your attention there. You can still keep your eyes closed as we proceed with this final alignment. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, tilt your head to one side. And as you breathe in, come back. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back and continue. One more pair. Next, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, turn your head to one side, looking over the shoulder. Inhale, coming back, exhale. Look over the other shoulder. And continue. And one more pair. Now as you inhale, chin going up, stretch your neck. Exhale, coming down towards the chest. Allow your spine to move. So at any point you can just move forward in your chair so that you don't lean. And whenever you feel tired, you can lean back again. Bring your chin down. As you inhale, rotate the neck up and make a full circle. Inhaling, half circle up. Exhaling, the other half. And one more time. Now change the direction of rotation. Inhaling, half circle up the other way. Exhale, half circle down. And one more time. Next is alternate shoulder rotation. As you inhale, pull one shoulder up, and as you exhale, back and down. And the other shoulder, inhale up. Exhale, back and down. So try to slide your fingers on your thigh. Inhale up. Exhale, back and down. But we are moving our elbows also. Be gentle and keep breathing in and out. And one more pair. Now stretch out your arms and hands, opening them. Breathe in as you breathe out. Thumbs in, downward fist, and we continue. One more time. Wrist rotation. Inhaling, half circle up, exhaling the other way. One more time. Change direction. Inhaling, half circle up, exhaling, half circle down. Slow, complete movement. Okay, next. We bring our elbows in line with our shoulders as we breathe in, half circle up. As we breathe out, the other way. With a loose fist coming back. So from down to up, breathe up, downwards. Exhale and continue. And let's change the direction. Breathing in, half circle up, breathing out, half circle down. And one more time. Make a finger lock and place it at the back of your head. Breathe in. As you breathe out, turn on one side. Inhaling, coming back. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, back. And continue. One more pair. Now hold your elbows at the top of your head and breathe in. As we breathe out, we'll stretch on one side, pulling on the elbow. Inhale, come back, exhale. And we'll get maximal benefit as we move gently and slowly. One more pair. Release your arms and hold your elbows tightly at the back. Inhale. As you exhale, return on one side. Inhale, come back, exhale. Continue. One more pair. Release your elbows, bring your hands on both sides of your lower back. Inhaling arch over to one side. Exhale, back. Inhale, press your hand on your back. Exhale. Let your body come in front so that it can move back also. On each side. One more pair. Now both shoulder rotation. Inhale, pull them up. Exhale, back and down. And one more time. Next, we cross our legs. Bring one ankle on one knee. Hold the same knee, the same side. Exhale, bring it up. Twist your body, look over the shoulder. Inhale, come back and repeat. Try to press your hands on the knee. Let your shoulders relax. One more time. Let's change sides. Hold the knee. Exhale, pulling up and turning. Inhale, back. One more time. Next is cycling movements. Bring one knee up, make a circle, bring the foot down. Continue. And one more time. Clear the side. And now sit comfortably with your eyes closed. We proceed to Anulom Vilom. Take some time to let your breath become almost normal. Let your body breathe a little bit. And we start with the right thumb on the right nostril, breathing in from the left. Change side to breathe out. In here. Change side to breathe out through the left. Continue. Do not hurry. Breathe in and out slowly and deeply. Try to breathe up smoothly as you can. Inhaling slowly and exhaling even more slowly. Exhalation should be longer than inhalation. And let's complete Anulom Vilom. You should breathe out through the left to complete all the rounds. Bhastrika, you can put your hand on your belly while you breathe in and out deeply. If you don't like lifting your arms, otherwise, and lift your arms. And breathing in, fill in your body. And out. Make a loose fist while coming down. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. Four. Exhale. 5. Fill your body like a balloon up to the neck and head. Exhale. 6. Relax your shoulders also. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale, bring the elbows to the sides of the body. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Open your chest. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 19. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Keep your eyes closed. Observe any sensations that may be happening within yourself. Second round, bring your arms up and breathing in, filling your body, the chest. We'll exhale on your own. You can do 18 to 22 rounds, 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then you can lean back, keep your eyes closed.
Keep your eyes closed. Feel the sensations in your head dissipate. We'll give it a minute. And then we'll go into meditation. Tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. If you have a personal mantra, you can chant that personal mantra in your mind. Otherwise, you can hear the Om being played in the back and focus on that Om. Use whatever mudra works for you. Keeping your eyes closed, affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I was born. With that, bring both your hands in front of your face. As you open your eyes, look directly into the palm of your hands. Thank you, everyone. Namaste.
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 Namaste. Anuradha.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
Kartikeji.
Yeah, I'm also in Phoenix, right? You're also in Phoenix.
Right.
Namaste.
I was checking to Narayan. Do you have that that Nadi
That
machine?
machine. Yes.
So sometime we'll connect, and I wanted to just check it.
Yes. We'll wait for this COVID to come down a little bit, and then we'll connect.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Namaste.